We're going to convert from degrees to radians and the opposite, radians to degrees. So the formula that you use to convert from degrees to radians is multiplying your degrees by pi over 180. So here is your formula in the box. So in example A, we want to give you 60 degrees. Alrighty. So radian measure would be your degrees of 60 times pi over 180 degrees. And what happens first is your degrees will cancel out, and then you can multiply across. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw a 1 here. So when you multiply these two fractions together, you would multiply 60 times pi, and then 1 times 80 is 180. And then we want to do is we want to reduce that fraction down to its lowest form. So we could divide both the numerator and denominator by 60. So we would get pi, because 60 divided by 60 is 1, and we divide 180 divided by 60, and we get pi over 3. All right, so there's our angle. If you want to put this, saying it is in radians, it's probably not a bad idea. So pi over 3 radians is the same thing as 60 degrees. We'll just do one more of these. So we want to find out what is the angle in radians for negative 90 degrees. So you take negative 90 degrees, pi over 180 degrees. The degrees will cancel out. We multiply across. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that as a fraction. So we multiply across, we multiply negative 90 times pi, and then 1 times 180. And then we reduce that fraction down to its lowest form. In this case, you can divide the numerator and denominator by 90. So the numerator would be negative pi, and then the denominator, 180 divided by 90 is 2. So it would be negative pi over 2 radians. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to give you a conversion from radians to degrees. So this would be your formula here in the red. So we just have one practice problem here. Convert from degrees, and we'll go to 3 significant digits. So we give you the angle of 7 pi over 9. So we say the degree will be your radian measure, 7 pi over 9, times 180 degrees over pi. All right, now in this case, our pi's will cancel out. And now we multiply across. 7 times 180 degrees over 9. So 7 times 180 is 1,260 degrees. We'll divide that by 9. And we get our degrees to be 140 degrees. And that's how you can convert now to degrees.